Get the feeling in my belly, 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 get the feeling in my belly.
Hello, it's Wednesday and it's brewing time again. So this week we're going to be making some wine out of this stuff, Ribena strawberry fruit juice. Mainly because my friends are always amazed when I tell them that I can make wine out of fruit juice. So hold on and we're going to be brewing this in a minute. Okay, so here are the ingredients that we're going to need. We've got a bottle of strawberry Ribena, a litre of red grape juice. I've got pectalase, citric acid, a sachet of yeast, yeast nutrient, and what's going to be a strong cup of tea in there. You need a Demijohn and a plastic airlock with a bung. Remember to sterilise your equipment. In the Demijohn there I've got some baby bottle steriliser. In the jug here I've got a plastic spoon, an airlock, the hydrometer and the glass test tube. We'll need all of those later as we go on. And what we need to do now is get the Ribena open. I'll put this in a saucepan and get it boiled up to get rid of any preservatives and additives that they've got in there. If we don't do that, then it's not going to ferment into wine. Okay, back in a sec. Oh, and I almost forgot the sugar. Now I've put in 400 grams of regular granulated sugar. That'll go into the boiled strawberry juice in a few minutes. Okay, we've got the strawberry Ribena in a saucepan. It's just starting to boil. I've mixed it in with about half a litre of water just to help it so it didn't all stick to the bottom. And I don't really want to boil off all the fruit flavour and the juice. So that's boiling away. From now, it's been getting up to the boil for about 6 minutes. We'll leave that to boil off for about another 15 minutes, and then I'll put that into a jug of cold water so it can cool down. I just put the saucepan in it so it cools down to room temperature, and then it will be ready to go into the Demijohn. Although while this is cooling, I'll also add the sugar to mix that up, and then when everything's cooled down, you can go in the Demijohn and we're ready to finish off. Okay, back in a sec. And it looks like we've got the Ribena boiling away nice at the moment. I think it's got about another 8 minutes to go, and then we'll add the sugar and then we'll let it cool down to room temperature. Okay, so our juice has been boiling now for a good 15 to 20 minutes after it's reached boiling temperature. So now what I'm going to do is add the sugar, and I've got 400 grams of regular white sugar. That's going in, and it is. And I'll just stir it up, and we're ready to finish off. Here's the Ribena that I've just transferred into a plastic container, put inside another larger container containing some cold water so that I can cool down the Ribena juice down to room temperature, and then it'll be ready to go into the Demijohn. Okay, we've got our Demijohn which has been sterilised and cleaned out. cup of strong tea, and a jug containing the litre of grape juice, along with some of the Ribena strawberry juice and some filtered water. So that's going to go in right now into the Demijohn. And there it goes. Okay, our strong cup of tea in there, and the rest of the Ribena wine. Still a little bit warm, it's not quite down to room temperature yet. That goes in. I've also added into that 1 teaspoon of pectalase, a teaspoon of citric acid, and it's optional, but it does make the wine feel a little better on your mouth, but you don't really need it. But I've added a teaspoon of glycerine, which you can get in the baking aisle in most supermarkets. And there's the rest of the wine juice. I'll just add some more water into there, and in it goes. Here's our Demijohn filled up with the Ribena juice, the grape juice and the other ingredients, and it's come out filled up to just about the perfect level that we need. We don't want it too high, otherwise, as I've experienced in the past, the yeast, when it starts to ferment and go a bit wild, will overflow and squirt all over your lovely kitchen walls. The wonders of the iPhone meant that the video just cut out, so I couldn't show you filling up the Demijohn all the way. But now that that's all done, I've just sprinkled in the yeast, and we'll just give that a quick stir with our sterilised spoon. Just stir that in. I may give that a little shake up in a sec. Just right there. And then our sterilised airlock with some cooled down boiled water filled up halfway goes on the top. Push that in and put this away in a dark area that's got a constant warm temperature. I'll leave that for about 6 days until the airlock stops bubbling away in the top there, and then it'll be ready to bottle. So that's it for today, and happy brewing.